one of the main reasons why people resist it and don't give amor its proper due, very understandable, it's painful. It is a bipolar ride. It can be agonizing, that craving, that yearning. I'm going to read a quote here from our good friend Gottfried von Strasbourg. The common world cannot bear grief and desires but to bathe in bliss. They don't want that full, raw, adult entertainment of amor that is there in the back room. They don't want to go in the back room. They just want to stay out in that main showroom where it's pretty G-rated entertainment in this sort of bland, narrow range. As he says, they cannot bear grief. They cannot bear that low pit part of the amor cycle. Their world and mine lie apart. Another world do I hold in mind, which bears together in one heart its bitter sweetness and its dear grief. It's almost too much for us to receive. She used the word that I like to use. Giddy is how she described her experience. You feel like, I might burst. Can I absorb? Can I receive any more of this? So it's sweet, but there's a little bittersweetness. Even when we're down in that lowest pit of yearning and aching, there's a sweetness to that. We embrace it because we know that if we try to take that away, we're going to take this part of it away too, and we're just going to be left with this bland middle ground that ordinary old school 11th hour community on the shore has resigned themselves to. Yes, there's pain of longing. Yes, there's devastating, crushing, annihilating moments of loneliness, aching for her. Give me that pain. In this world, he says, let me have my world, to be damned with it or to be saved. He was talking back in the Middle Ages when the church was condemning everything associated with amor because it was upsetting their apple cart of these arranged marriages that they thought kept the status quo going, and that's all they were interested in, the church and the community authorities. Let's just keep the status quo going because that's the world that we rule. And if you are a rebel, an outlaw in the community who's going to go against our status quo and go with these amorous seizures, we will excommunicate you. You're out of the church. You are damned. So we use this word damn you, and, you know, I'll be damned. You know, we just throw it around like it's nothing. But back in those days, if you surrendered to that flame, that firestorm of amor back then, being damned, being cursed through eternity was a very real consequence. Forsaking what the community defined as eternal life for that moment by moment rush of amor, living life to the fullest, experiencing that passion to the fullest, that definition of eternal life.